Okay, welcome back everyone for today's topic on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about how to attract surprise money, how to attract surprise happiness. That's right. How many of you love surprises? Everyone tell me in the chat window. LS love surprises. I love surprises. Whenever somebody gives me a surprise, I love it. In fact, whenever I get a surprise gift, I always open it first. I remember every time I get a surprise gift and I open it there and then, Indu's like, "Kya kar raha hai? Sabke samne khol raha hai?" I'm like, I love it. I love surprise gifts. How many of you love it? Everyone type in LS. I love surprise gifts. Okay, if you love it, I'm going to show you how to attract a lot of surprise money in your life, attract a lot of surprise happiness in your life, and it's a guaranteed technique. It 100% works, and you will tell me that it 100% works when I tell you the logic behind it. Are you ready? Awesome. So those of you who are meeting me for the very first time, my name is Mitesh Khatri and my wife Indu Khatri. We are law of attraction coaches. This is our book, The Law of Attraction. Let's learn about how do we really attract surprise money and surprise happiness. Before that, let's understand how law of attraction works. Law of attraction works on the science that, let's show you this. Your frequency creates your attraction. Everyone take your hands like this. Bolo, my frequency creates my attraction, which means what you give to the universe is what you get back from the universe. If you give positive frequency, what do you attract? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat window. Positive or negative? Positive. If you give negative frequency to the universe, what do you attract? Negative. So it's very important to remember the science that what you give to the universe is what you get back from the universe. If you have a radio and you transmit the frequency of 93.5, you will attract the frequency of 93.5. If you take a mobile and you dial number 123, you're transmitting that frequency of 123, you will attract the frequency of 123 only. How many of you agree this is scientific? It's not positive thinking. It's not something I have made up. It's not philosophy. It is pure science. If you agree with me, everyone type in PS, which means it is pure science. It's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with whether it will work, whether it will not work. It has to work. It's pure science. Example. I always give this very simple example. If I drink a sip of water, will my thirst go away? Will I feel hydrated? Will my tongue get wet? Yeah, obviously, like what kind of a point is that, right? Of course I will. Why? It's science. Water makes you hydrated. It's pure science. And anything that you use based on pure science has to work. So I'm about to tell you a technique which works based on pure science of law of attraction. Do you want to attract amazing surprise money? Everyone type in yes in the chat window. Do you want to attract a lot of amazing happiness in your life? Everyone type in yes in the chat window. Instead of me telling you the technique first, I think I would like you to guess the technique based on the science. What is the science? Whatever is my frequency is what I attract in my life. So think about it. If I want to attract surprise money, what is the technique I'm about to tell you? Can anybody quickly tell me in the chat window? If I want to attract surprise money, what do I have to do? Chalo, देखें कौन जल्दी बताता है? Who's going to tell me quickly? Chalo, quickly. Let's go, let's go. I'm waiting in the chat window and I'm going to wait for people to give me a lot of answers. I am 100% sure one of you will give me the right answer because I know you've been learning law of attraction for a long time. सर की वाइब्स बहुत पॉजिटिव होती है. थैंक यू तबीन, दैट्स वेरी स्वीट ऑफ यू टू से दैट. सो जल्दी से सब लोग बताइए कि अगर मुझे सरप्राइज मनी चाहिए तो मेरी फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या होनी चाहिए, मैं कैसे सरप्राइज मनी अट्रैक्ट करूंगा. ओके तो माई फ्रीक्वेंसी इज 1000 रुपीज. ठीक है, तो अगर आपको सरप्राइज 1000 रुपीज चाहिए तो क्या करना पड़ेगा. हाँ, yes, Kuldeep and Sapna, you are right. Both Kuldeep and Sapna has given us the right answer, which is give surprise to get surprise. Everyone type in GS, give surprise, get surprise. GS, GS, जल्दी से लिखो सब लोग चैट विंडो में. Give surprise to get surprise. जो देना है वही लेना है, और अगर चाहिए तो पहले देना शुरू करो. What do I mean by this? I'm not saying if you want to attract 1000 rupees, you give 1000 rupees. Otherwise, why would you want to attract 1000 rupees in the first place, right? Common sense. अगर मेरे पास 1000 rupees होते तो मैं 1000 rupees attract करने की बात ही क्यों करता? I get that. But how do we attract surprise money? Even if you don't have 1000 rupees to give, do you have 10 rupees? Do you have 100 rupees? And if you do, give a little happiness surprise to somebody as an assignment today. I'll give you an example. I think about 3 or 4 months ago, we did a similar video on YouTube like this. And just that morning, what I did was, I and Indu, no, this is not 3 or 4 months ago. Now I remember when was this. This was, I think, about almost a year ago when we were in the middle of lockdown. And in the middle of lockdown, nobody was making money. Everybody was like, the whole business was thanda, right? Everything was down. And I remember there was this one person sitting close to our house on the road, a mochi. Who's a mochi? Someone who makes kind of repairs shoes and chappals and slippers, right? So this mochi, poor guy, he was sitting there. And every time I would cross the road, I would look at this mochi and I was like, poor people, like lockdown, these people really got hit. How many of you agree? You and I, we recovered from lockdown, but a lot of these people got hit very badly from lockdown. So I said that day we were thinking about talking about this surprise money, surprise gifts, and surprise happiness. So Indu said, let's do one thing. Let's give him surprise money. And I was like, how do you do that? And she said, let's, and this is her idea, by the way. She said, let's take some money in the envelope and just give him and just go away from there. I said, just go away. She's like, yeah, let's just go away. Let's not say anything to him. I said, नहीं कुछ तो बोलते हैं. And she said, okay, क्या बोलना है? So I gave her an idea. I said, how about you give the envelope to him and say कि ऊपर वाले ने आपके लिए भेजा है. ऊपर वाले ने आपके लिए भेजा, बोल के निकल लो वहां से. Right? So believe me, we did this. And in that envelope, Indu kept 2,000 rupees. And that mochi was sitting there. And she kept in an envelope, beautiful envelope, very good looking, beautiful envelope. And she purposely kept it a little sealed so it doesn't open easily, because the beauty of surprise, it takes time to open the gift. How many of you agree? अगर थोड़ा सा सरप्राइज में गिफ्ट को ओपन करने में मजा आए ना, तो बहुत मजा आता है ना. सो उसको थोड़ा सा रैप कर दिया इंदू ने, उसको थोड़ा सा ग्लू कर दिया, तो उसको ओपन करने में टाइम लगा होगा. शी वेंट देयर टू दिस मोची एंड ही वाज टॉकिंग टू समबडी एंड शी सेड, भैया ऊपर वाले ने आपके लिए भेजा है. एंड ही लुक्ड एट हर एंड ही सेड, क्या? एंड शी जस्ट केप्ट इट एंड शी जस्ट लेफ्ट फ्रॉम देयर एंड दिस गाय जस्ट लुकिंग एट हर. And I remember looking at his expressions. And we just drove away. She just sat in the car और हम लोग वहां से निकल गए. But we could never see what really happened on his face. But how many of you agree when he opened the envelope, he must have been pleasantly surprised. And my guess, during that lockdown situation, he must have probably had tears in his eyes. He must have probably felt, I can't explain. He must have felt amazing. How many of you agree with that? Type an I in the chat window if you agree. He must have felt amazing. So that day, we went around giving such surprises to 5 more people. We made it a ritual. Every month, we give this kind of a surprise to somebody. So today, my request to you is, if you want to attract surprise money, try this strategy. I'm telling you, I get surprise money almost every day through my courses. Somebody joins, somebody helps, somebody supports. Some kind of support comes from somewhere else because of my business grows. If you want to continue attracting surprise money and support which helps you attract surprise money, give surprise money. How many of you agree? It's logical, it's scientific, it has to work. Everyone type in 100% in the chat window if you agree. This is pure science. What you give is what you attract. अगर आप सरप्राइज मनी दोगे, आपको सरप्राइज मनी मिलेगा. किसी ना किसी रूप में मिलेगा. किसी के सपोर्ट के रूप में मिलेगा. Somebody will come and support you. Somebody will come and guide you in some direction. You'll get an idea and you might create some opportunity and you might attract money. Making sense? So how many of you promise me that today, before you sleep, you will create some surprise money, for somebody else? Will you do that today? Type in IP, I promise in the chat window. I love to take promises. So everyone type in IP, I promise. And it's okay even if you do 10 rupees. It's okay even if you do 20 rupees. It's okay even if you do 100 rupees. But I want you to give surprise money to someone. And here is the best part. Do it in a way that they won't even come to know who it is. Like you don't even need to take credit for it. Like that day, we just gave the money and we just disappeared. Right? Similarly, one day we went to the security guard cabin and when he was not there, we just kept it on the envelope. And I knew the security man's name. So on the envelope, we put his name and we just left the envelope with 2,000 rupees. Just imagine the happiness. Just imagine the happiness. So I want you to do some surprise giving away money today before you sleep. Promise? Awesome. अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, वीडियो खत्म नहीं हुआ है, जाओ मत, कहां जा रहे हो? Wait. Second point, very critical. Do you want to attract surprise happiness? Come on, everyone, quickly tell me, would you like to attract surprise happiness? Type in yes in the chat window. If you want to attract surprise happiness, what does the game of frequency say? What does law of attraction say? Your frequency creates your attraction. So what do you have to do? If I want to attract surprise happiness, I have to give surprise happiness. Now you'll say, but Mitesh, isn't this the same as giving surprise money? Not necessarily. Let's take an example. Happiness doesn't always come from money. How many of you agree with that? Small things can make us happy. There is one thing that makes all of us happy as human beings, all of us. Whenever somebody gives that to you, or whenever somebody gives that, or when we give that to somebody else, everybody is very happy receiving this one thing that I'm talking about. What is this one thing? Tell me in the chat window. What's the one thing which human beings get and that makes them very, very happy? I'm not talking about something material. I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about a wrapped gift. I'm just talking about something that you can give to people and something that you receive and you just have spreading of happiness all over your life. What is that one thing? Let's see if you can get it. सर थोड़ा हिंदी भी बोलिए प्लीज। तो श्रुति, हम बोलते हैं कुछ कुछ वीडियोस को हम पूरा हिंदी में डेडिकेट करते हैं और कुछ वीडियोस को हम पूरा इंग्लिश में डेडिकेट करते हैं। बट व्हेन यू आस्क, जब आप क्वेश्चन हिंदी में पूछते हो तो मैं बताता जरूर हूं, फिर भी आपके लिए मैं रिपीट कर देता हूं हिंदी में। आज का टॉपिक क्या है? अगर आपको सरप्राइज मनी अट्रैक्ट करना है तो आप सरप्राइज मनी दो किसी को। दूसरा सवाल मैं ये पूछ रहा हूं कि अगर आपको सरप्राइज हैप्पीनेस चाहिए किसी से तो आप क्या दोगे? चलो देखें जवाब क्या मिलता है। स्माइल करोगे? नहीं, 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 नॉट स्माइल। लव नहीं। कम ऑन, जल्दी 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 जल्दी, कोई कोई तो सही जवाब दे दो यार, कोई तो सही जवाब दे दो। मिल गया सही जवाब, दीपा जेकब, वेरी गुड आंसर। एवरीवन टाइप इन दीपा यू आर अमेजिंग। जल्दी से लिखो दीपा यू आर अमेजिंग। क्यों लिख रहे हैं दीपा के लिए? दीपा ने सही जवाब दिया ना, गिव कॉम्प्लीमेंट, तो हम दीपा को एक कॉम्प्लीमेंट देते हैं। जल्दी से सब लोग चैट विंडो में लिखो दीपा यू आर अमेजिंग। और जैसे ही आप ये बोलोगे ना दीपा को, आप ऑलरेडी प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो, आप किसी को सरप्राइज कॉम्प्लीमेंट दे रहे हो। देखो दीपा आज जब यहाँ आई तो क्या दीपा ने एक्सपेक्ट किया था कि उनको कॉम्प्लीमेंट मिलेगा? नहीं एक्सपेक्ट किया था ना। लेकिन ये एक सरप्राइज गिफ्ट हो गया, एक सरप्राइज हैप्पीनेस हो गया दीपा के लिए। कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स के पीछे हमेशा खुशी छुपी होती है। तो हियर इज माय सेकंड असाइनमेंट फॉर यू। पहला असाइनमेंट मैंने दिया, गिव सम सरप्राइज मनी। दूसरा असाइनमेंट आपको ये दे रहा हूं, किसी को सरप्राइज हैप्पीनेस दे दो एक लिखे हुए नोट के साथ जिसमें कुछ सरप्राइज कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स हैं। इसमें आप अपना नाम भी दे सकते हो और बिना नाम के भी दे सकते हो, वो मर्जी आपकी है। यू कैन गिव इट विदाउट योर नेम और यू कैन गिव इट विथ योर नेम, दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम। बट गिव अ सरप्राइज happiness compliment to somebody. Example, how long has it been since you have not given a written compliment to your mother or to your father? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat window, कितना टाइम हो गया आपने अपने मम्मी पापा को कुछ लिख के कॉम्प्लीमेंट नहीं दिया? जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी 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 बताओ। How long has it been since you've not given a compliment to your mother or your father? Has it been 10 days? Has it been 2 days? How long has it been? And I guarantee you the answer is going to be for everybody in either months or years. Correct? How long has it been since you've not given a written compliment to your best friend? How long has it been since you've not given a written compliment to your life partner? How long has it been since you've not given a written compliment to, I'll tell you whom? Yourself. How long has it been since you've not written something beautiful for yourself? A lot of time, right? Lot of time. You don't even remember when you did it last time. So here's my request. Other than giving surprise money to one person today, I would like you to give surprise compliments to 5 people. I'll tell you why 5 people. महंगा थोड़ी है, पैसे थोड़ी लग रहे हैं, फ्री है। The more you give surprise happiness, the more you will attract surprise happiness. How many of you promise you will give surprise happiness to 5 people with written compliments? लिख के देना है and leave it somewhere where they will find it and it should become a surprise for them. How many of you would love to do that? Type in IP, I promise. And not only do I want you to do this today with 5 people, I want you to come back later below this video and in the chat window, I want you to leave a message to me. Whom did you surprise? And how was the experience? I would love to know. Or send me an email at contact@miteshkhatri.com. I would love to read more about it. Whom did you give a compliment? How did that person feel? How did you feel while giving them a compliment? I would love to hear your results. Okay. My email ID is contact@miteshkhatri.com. Now, how many of you loved watching what you saw today in today's video? This technique, simple technique, very beautiful scientific technique. Give surprise money, give surprise happiness. If you loved it, can I ask you for a little surprise like? a beautiful share. Don't you think this message should be shared with many people? How many of you would love to share this with 3 people today minimum, where you can help us spread this message that give surprise money, give surprise happiness? Think about it. Right now, I don't know how many people are watching live right now on YouTube. Ritesh, can you see on the YouTube channel how many people are watching us live right now? I don't know. I think about 210 people. Okay, so 210 people are watching us live right now. If every person keeps their commitment, okay, that means we are giving money as a surprise money to at least 200 people, 210 people, one person each, right? One person each. 210 people will get surprise money today. How many of you think that's a wow? Type in wow in the chat window. But I'm not just happy with only 200 people. How about more? Ye dil mange more. I want you to share this video with minimum three more friends of yours, so that not just 200 more people, 200 multiplied by 3, 600 people can get some surprise money today. Now, when you spread abundance this way, सोच के देखो क्या होगा. And those friends of yours will be listening to my video. And if they are also as generous as you, and they also share this video with three more people, imagine how many more people can we spread this money to. I'm just talking about giving 10 or 20 rupees, but it's about giving surprise to someone. Second, give surprise happiness to 5 people. If you could spread this message to 3 more people today, and if they could give surprise happiness to 5 people today, written compliments to their mom, to their father, to their life partner, to their children, to themselves, wouldn't we spread more happiness today? Wouldn't we create more positive frequency in the universe today? Would you love to be part of this amazing, positive, beautiful frequency spreading game? If yes, everyone type in GO game on. If you're typing in game on, which means you're willing to play this game with me of spreading this happiness to minimum 3 more people by sharing this video right now to 3 more people. Let them watch it. Let them get inspired. Let them feel this vibration energy of 210, 215 people. Sanjay is saying there are 215 people right now watching us. Imagine 215 multiplied by 5. How much is that? Can anybody tell me quickly on the calculation? My maths is not so good, so I'm just going to calculate this on calculator. 215 multiplied by 5. How much is that? 1075 people, which means we are going to spread compliments, written compliments as a surprise to 1075 people today itself. And if you spread this message to 3 more people, that's going to be about 600 people multiplied by 5 people. Whoa, that's going bonkers. Like, imagine the happiness that we would spread, right? So, game on. When are you going to take action, everyone? Are you going to take action tonight? Are you going to take action tomorrow? Are you going to take action day after tomorrow? What is the best time to take action? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat window, what is the best time to take action? Chalo, chalo, jaldi batao. Some people are still typing, Deepa, you're amazing. Deepa is really super happy today. All right, so how many people ready to take action, but when? Jaldi batao, when? Kuldeep has given us the right answer. Yes, the time is now. It's always now, 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 now. Right? So like this video, share this video, and most importantly, along with sharing this video, what I would also request you is this. Hit the subscribe button quickly for the channel if you're not already a subscriber, and then hit the bell icon so that the next time I'm doing a video like this, when we do a Q&A session, I would love to be part of it. But most importantly, in the next Q&A, I would like you to tell me, who did you give money to? Who did you give compliments written to? And what was the effect? Would you love to play this game with me where we do a follow-up video on this? Everyone type it in the chat window. Would love to. WL, would love to. Would you love to have second part of this video where you will come again and you will share with me how was your experience? If yes, awesome. Type in the chat window, would love to. And with that, we are done with today's video. Take action now. Forget about all the theory in the world. Today is not the time about your frequency. Today is the time about upgrading other people's frequency, because the more you give, the more you attract. So right now, find a beautiful envelope. Find something beautiful like a gift wrap or like a beautiful box. Give some money in it to somebody. Okay? And second, give 5 written compliments to somebody. I will invite all of you very soon for the second part of this video, but I would love to have you in a Zoom call maybe to share with me. What was your experience? Hey, how's that idea, by the way? Would you love to be part of my Zoom call? How many of you would love to be part of my Zoom call? Okay, if you would love to, type an I in the chat window, but then you have to promise me that when you come on the Zoom call, you are going to share with me who you gave this money to. You're going to share with me who are those 5 people. Only then you get access to my Zoom call. Chalo, bolo. Is it now? So this is now we are making it a full-on game. Abhi baate karte karte mujhe sooj raha hai. So are you ready for this game? Type in once again, IP, I promise. So what I will do is, tomorrow sometime you will get an email from me. But when will you get an email from me? Only and only when you subscribe and hit the bell icon. Then you will get an email, because YouTube sends you an email only if you're a subscriber. When you come for my next video, I will give you a Zoom link live, and immediately you can log into the Zoom link and you will be live with me on YouTube. Yes, on the Zoom, we will be live, and you will share with me whom you gave that money to, who were those 5 people you gave written compliments to, and how was your experience, and how did your frequency go up. I promise you, if you do this, your frequency will go up. You will start attracting some surprise money and a lot of surprise happiness. करके देखो, फिर मजा देखो. ठीक है? तो कल फिर से मिलेंगे. Are you ready to share with me and meet me live on Zoom? Type in R for ready in the chat window, and I will see you soon tomorrow live on Zoom. I'm expecting out of 200 of you, minimum 200 of you. क्या बोला मैंने? हाँ 200 में से मुझे कम से कम 200 लोग चाहिए. Out of 200, I want minimum 200 of you to be here tomorrow again. Same time, I will give you the Zoom link live in the chat window, and I want you to simply log into the Zoom channel, be live with me on YouTube, and share your results with me. Ready? Superb. Let's go. रुके क्यों हो? Go find an envelope, make someone happy with money, and make someone happy with written compliments. Okay? Love all of you. See you soon. And those of you who would love to learn more about writing and changing your frequency, please watch this webinar. We've partnered with one of the world's best handwriting frequency expert who shows you how you can change your frequency by writing. In the way you write compliments, in the way you sign your signature, can change your frequency. All you have to do is go here, miteshkhatri.com/hf, which is handwriting frequency. Believe me, this trainer, he's an amazing gentleman called Imran Beg, and we've just partnered with him, and we're giving you the first lesson as a gift from our side as surprise before I leave. Type in IP, I promise, if you will not only register, but you will watch the entire video till the end, because this lesson number 1 is a gift from us. Take full advantage of this gift, learn a lot from Imran sir, and upgrade your frequency. Okay, I'll see you soon tomorrow. We will meet on Zoom one more time. Take care, everyone. Love you. Give a lot of surprises, create a lot of happiness in the universe.